Hello fellow boaters, Pete here. I'm on my boat, Life at the Limit, and we're gonna dig into a quick little project. Just gonna replace a wire terminal that's looking a little bit corroded, and we're gonna use some cool WireCare products. Just a quick little electrical things, not really causing me any problems, but it's just a little preventative maintenance, and I want my stuff to look a little bit nicer than it does. So we're gonna take care of it. Let's take a look. So you can see the end of the wire sticking out of the terminal there is a little bit corroded, and the one next to it is one that I've fixed previously. So we're going to replace this terminal right here, maybe clean up the wire a bit, maybe shorten it a little bit, just make it a little bit tidier. Yeah, here we go. WireCare products coming up. We're going to just take this nut off here and get the terminal separated. This is a ground wire, so not a big deal to take it apart. Let's see how corroded it is. Clean this wire up a little bit and get a new terminal on there. Also, this terminal is not shrink wrapped, it's just crimped, so all kinds of junk can get in there, and that's what leads to corrosion on the wire. So we're gonna put a WireCare terminal on here that has shrink wrap, so it'll be sealed from the elements. Got our handy wire stripper, cutter, all-purpose tool here. Snip that guy off of there. Just gonna try to clean up that wire a little bit. This is a product called Bow Shield T9 waterproof lubricant. I'll see how we're gonna use that later, but it actually works pretty good to clean stuff as well. Get our wire looking a little nicer. You'll know where I've been because everything's going to be clean that I've touched. We're going to use our Nip-X wire stripper. This wire might be a little big for this stripper. Well, there it is. Okay, got our wire stripped off. We just checked that our ring terminal was going to fit. Yep, piece of cake. You can see it's sealed on the end there, and then we're going to shrink this bit here after we crimp it. We use the same tool again, and up here this tells us which jaw to use to crimp it, and this is 10 to 12. Make sure your wire doesn't come out. Getting about the middle of the metal on the inside, and squeeze. Give it a good squeeze. There we go. It's always a good idea to give it a tug. Make sure it's not going to come off. Okay, now we got a nice looking terminal on there. Now we're going to take a heat gun and shrink this bit here, and it'll be sealed up, ready to go back on. Got our Milwaukee adjustable heat gun. And voila! New terminal, sealed up, crimped, ready to go back on. Now we're just going to route this kind of where it was. Back around the bottom here. That thing is hot still. There we go. Nice new terminal. Now here's the trick you probably haven't seen before. And this is really helpful, especially on a boat in salt water. I'm going to take my Bow Shield T9 rust and corrosion protection. So Boeing developed this stuff years ago, and it leaves a little film of wax behind, not so much that you can even scratch with your finger, but it helps protect everything and doesn't leave a big mess. So we're just going to put a little on there. You don't even have to wipe it off, it'll just dry, and that's what leaves the corrosion protection behind. So get our nut on there, hand tight. Come in with our industrial tools. Since this thing does have a diesel, we're using big old tools. And you just want to hold it so it doesn't spin. Too much. Give that a good snug. One more little bit of Bow Shield for the nut. Now I'm just going to leave that and when it dries, it's going to have a nice little waxy film that won't allow it to corrode. And while we're here, I'll put a little on each of these other guys. So if somebody had come along before me and did that, then none of this corrosion would be on here, but it's still grounding nicely, so we're not too worried about it. And there you go, brand new terminal, looking good. On to the next project. There we go, one more electrical terminal fixed. On to the next. See you next time on my boat, Life at the Limit.